Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 29th of April, 2025. Start off with congratulations to Chiara yesterday on her 5 hours. She took off on a 1 hour attempt and landed back 5 hours and 1 minute later. So a good effort there. We'll start today with the synoptic chart. This is a picture from lunchtime yesterday. Showing that high pressure pretty much over the whole of the UK. Today, well, that's midnight last night. Today, the high pressure has moved very slightly out into the North Sea, but it's still going to give us nice clear blue skies all over the country, and it's going to be another hot blue day. There will be some good soaring, I'm sure, but I doubt we'll get any cumulus like yesterday, but we'll wait and see. Running that through midnight tonight, the highs kind of spreading out across Europe there and into lunchtime tomorrow, and it's still high right across the UK. Into Thursday, it's starting to subside just a little bit, and then into Friday, there's a complete change there with fronts across the south of England there. SatPic, as you can see, pretty much most of the UK is basking in sunshine, just some sort of high upper sort of clouds over northern Wales, Yorkshire, and up into Scotland. As you can imagine, with that kind of weather, there's no rain on the radar to worry about, and the forecast rain from 9 o'clock onwards shows virtually nothing across the UK all day. That's about 7 o'clock tonight, and still nothing there. Odium TAF, they're forecasting 0804 knots Cav-OK. I think we can cope with that. And Farnborough, they're forecasting 0805 knots, greater than, 9 kilometres visibility, no significant cloud, and becoming by around about now Cav-OK. Spot winds to the north of us, 130, 10 knots at 1,000 feet. To the south of us, 100, 25 knots at 1,000 feet. Windy is showing a sort of easterly flow straight down the strip at 10 o'clock this morning, and about 3 o'clock this afternoon. There's a little bit of south creeping into the wind there, but nothing to worry about. That will keep us on 09 all day. The local Met Office forecast for this area is showing basically solid sunshine right through until sunset. Excuse me. Temperatures up at about 22, 23. Wind east-southeasterly 7 to 8 knots, and quite high UV levels. It's up in the 5s from about 11 o'clock through until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So plenty of sunscreen, please. Soaring hats and lots to drink whilst you're out there. GFS concur there. They're suggesting the temperatures at midday are going to be around about 20, 21, with the dew point down somewhere around about 9 centigrade. And right now here at Lasham, let me just refresh that, and we've actually got just under 16 centigrade with the dew point down at 8. So a reasonable 8-degree split there. Looking at the camera on the south side, again, you can see those clear blue skies and the southwesterly flow indicated on the windsock. Sky sight is showing sort of clear skies, and we have thermal activity from about 11:30 onwards. When it gets going, it looks like it's going to get going quite well, and it will sort of rapidly give us climbs up to about 3,000 feet. Moving on to the potential flight distance then. Sky sight not showing a great sort of prospect for the day, but we'll move on to top meteor and we'll have a look at that. If we run through from about 9 o'clock onwards, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we're starting to really see it go. By 12 o'clock, it's pretty much going right across the whole of southern and central England. That's going to carry on through. until at least sort of 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. And by about 7 in the evening, it'll have completely cut off. So the potential difference, the potential distance out of Lasham, looking quite good north-south and out to the northwest. So a good day should be had by all there. No TAMs. 19 is Barton Stacey, live firing, and it's the height has increased to 1,600 feet AMSL. 14 here is White Wool. There's lots of paragliders going to be there today. And then this big bunch out here, just to the east of us, is Ash Ranges at Delta 132 is active. Farnborough, Aldershot, Camberley, and Frimley have all got flare firing going on there. So moving on then to the local airfield briefing. And we'll start with the Odium cross-section. Virtually nothing to report here, other than that the wind is going to be sort of easterly-ish throughout the whole day, and quite light. No significant clouds here at all there, and blue thermals throughout the day. So glider bookings then, there's a couple of K21s on course flying, there's one on book flying, there's one on the casual list for club members, there's a K13 on the solo to bronze course, as well as one of the baby grobs. There's a K13 there for trial lessons, there is single seater availability, and there's one person on the casual list. The simulator is, of course, available as per usual. There's 3 movements today. We have a departure at 9:30 and 2 arrivals, one at 10:15, one at 12:15. So we're going to start with area towing only operations on the north side, and we're going to offset the winch on the south side, so we can actually do some flying. But we're going to keep the runway sterile until after the 10:15 movement, when we'll move on to the runway and set up the winch launch there. The general situation then is high pressure. It's a blue day with lots of sunshine. So once again, plenty to drink, plenty of sunscreen, soaring hats on. We're on runway 09. Once we actually get onto the runway after the movements, it will be cables on the grass to the south, area towing to the north, and the grid in the usual place on the north side grass. Happy for the grid to be set up now. We can area tow from the front of the grid for the club until we move on to the runway. And please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. Do not land or taxi on the disused runways shown here in red. And I've got the airfield shown as set up after the movements. It will be the usual launch point vehicle on the south side, winch launching off the grass, area towing off the runway, and then landing grass north and south. That's it from me today. I shall see you on the airfield shortly. Have a good day's flying. Have lots of fun. Please keep it safe.